welcome back to Crypto's Rich Boy. Today we're going to be talking about TCG World Metaverse, the Dragons, and TCG 2.0. But before we get started, guys, go ahead and like this video. Help me push it up the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to the channel. I am in alpha, so I'm going to try to be putting out updates with pictures, different things I find, different tips and tricks. So go ahead and be subscribed so I can keep you guys updated. Share it with your friends and comment down below. Have you guys been able to enter into alpha? What do you think? What tips and suggestions might you have? Let me know what is going on. So we have the TCG price. It is at 15.11 cents. It dropped to the 14 and even 13-cent range earlier. And then people came and was like, yep, nope, this is too good of a project. Let me start buying some back up at these great prices. What was I saying 2 weeks ago? Guys, I think it's going to go between 10 and 15 cents in the short to midterm. And that's exactly what it did. It went to about 13 cents. So we have the 7-day. The reason for the dip is I think people were kind of freaking out. Alex is no longer with the TCG community. He was the face of the community, but he's not the community or the project. So just keep that in mind. We are grateful for everything that he did. We're grateful for the people that he was able to bring in. He brought in a lot of really, really good partnerships, really, really good people, and he was great at what he did. It's going to be hard to replace him. But it sounds like there was new people brought onto the team, including, Christopher Barrows from Wall Street Bets. So, we are glad to have him a part of the team. So let's take a look at the Dragons. We are at 0.21 if you guys want a Dragon. 0.21 is going to cost you, let's see, 386.22. So guys, for less than 400 bucks, if you can get those gas fees at the right price, you guys can grab a Dragon. 4 to fight, 8 to fly. You're going to want to have the flyers because that's going to, trust me, I've been walking around the world and it is pretty sweet, I guess, at first, because like just to be in it. I have some pictures I'm going to show you guys in a little bit, but just to be in it is absolutely just phenomenal. The graphics are amazing, and we're going to go over a little bit of. At first, I wasn't able to get in, but I have some tips and tricks that might help you guys when it comes to that. We'll go over that after the Twitter part. So 23.1 thousand followers, guys. Platinum and Diamond plot owners. We have great news. You have been granted a VIP pass to the Oasis Island. Enter the island now and get early access to where we're holding the party on Friday. So guys, they're having a party on Friday. Look at that. So are you ready for the first Oasis party? Guys, look at this. Look at this. Looks absolutely amazing. This is the island. You have the flying. I'll show you some pictures that I got, but this absolutely phenomenal. Look, you have the yachts, you have the dance floor, you have the stage, you have all this really, really cool things going on. You have the little TCG rings in the sky. Um, and you definitely have a lot of cool things. So I guess I did a little test. That's what you're seeing, all the bots. They brought in, it was like 1,000 or 10,000 just to kind of test how much it can actually hold. And that's what you saw there. So that is with that. So while the Oasis Party Date is under wraps, we're getting the party started right now. They're giving away a TCG Dragon. Follow at official TCG Coin. Retweet, comment, and tag 2 friends. That ended on the 7th. So I wonder who was the winner. Let's see. Let's see if there's any like congrats or whatever. Let's see. So, generation experience. Congratulations, Tommy Gun 90. So, guys, Tommy Gun 90 won that. Congratulations, Tommy Gun 90. Dragons are definitely going to be something that you're going to want to hold, and you're going to want to be able to fly around. Like I said, walking is pretty sweet, but if you guys haven't already been in there, flying is the probably going to be the fastest way to go, and driving is going to be pretty sweet as well. So let me show you some pictures, and I'll show you some tips and tricks on what I did with the Metaverse. So I was able to finally get in, and there was some things that I had to change on my computer and to do, but I was able to finally get in. And here are some pictures. I was able to get in both in the party thing and the Oasis Island and on the regular game. Look at this. These roads look absolutely phenomenal. They look absolutely amazing. There's a north region. There, I think that's I forgot what region that was, but there's another region. And then here is when you first spawn, you have these different things at the main headquarters, and you have your regions there, you have your locations there, you have the top eight. You have Starship, Cryptomon, Elongate, Greed, NFTB, Retro DeFi, Women in Crypto, and WSB, which is Wall Street Bets. And then have some more pictures there. And you also have like the news, so how to set up a wallet, how to purchase, TCG World NFT launch, merchandise, how to purchase and allocate virtual land, the guild standards and expectations. So this is probably like the how-to wall, the how-to guide, or the news right there. So there is the beach, kind of like I forgot what it's called, but I think it's called like a sand dune, or like where like the water goes under and then like you have like a little patch of sand, it comes over. You guys can do that as well. And then more water, and then there's some fireworks going off. And then here is like a house, or like a place of living. So you have your kitchen area. You have these are right by the pool. Look at that. That looks legit. You have a pool. This is not mine. This is actually I think it's just, I don't know if it's a sample or if whose this actually is, who owns this, but there it is. Like, look at that building. It looks pretty legit. You have the moon right there, and you know, so, and then I think these are parking spaces. So you have the parking spaces right there, more roads right there, and the dance floor over there. And then you have the 8 from Bored Ape Yacht Club right there. So that is the pictures. It took me a little bit because I guess I thought I had a really good computer, and I guess I don't, because it took me a while to even get in. So guys, some tips and tricks. So if so down there, if you see ping at the bottom, I don't know if you look at the picture, you see ping where it says 60 ms, where it says 1000 over 1000, 60 ms. So if that number is 0, you might have to disable your firewall, which is Windows Defender, and I have another program called AVG. I had to disable those, and that ping worked. Now, if you go in, they have different servers. I wish I would have taken a picture of the server. It was so they have different servers. Now, the USA server, I guess, is if you're in the US. The Europe server for me didn't work, but the USA one did because I'm in the US. And then, so that's for platinums and diamonds. If you have the 4.0 build, or the 1.4, sorry, I think it's 1.4, the Oasis build, where you can go on the Oasis Island. You'll have to do, I think it's called like party.1.4 or something, and you'll have to go to that server. So I didn't know that at first, so I think depending on what you have, you'll just have to pick that server, and that server does, allows you to go into certain things based on your region, based on what you have access to. So right now, I know gold and silvers are going to be able to have access in the very, very near future, if they haven't already done so, to the Oasis Island. And so when you go in there, since you don't have the full build of the game, you'll probably have to pick that party, and I think up to like over 4,000 people can enter into each server. Then there was another thing. So when you open up the game, different you have different settings. So for the visual settings, so I kept trying to put it on high, and like all these fancy settings in full screen, and so I was able to get that ping, and then all of a sudden it was flickering. So if your screen is flickering, that just means that your GPU, your graphics processing unit, and your computer is not able to handle those settings. So what I had to do is I had to keep going in and out. So if you hit Alt F4, it'll get out of the game. For those of you guys didn't know, if you hit the tab button, it'll allow you to use your cursor. Just to let you guys know. And so with that being said, I had to keep hitting Alt F4, bring it back up. And you might have to run it. I always run it as an administrator. So if you right click on the launcher, which is gonna be, let me see if I can find it. If you right click on the launcher, so if you have your game here and you go in there, if you right click on this one right here, so you just have to right click and you just have to do run as administrator. So if I open the game, it's gonna kind of, like I said, I guess my computer is not as good as I thought it was. It won't let me actually screen record. It could be the program I have. I might have to look into different programs. But I was really trying to get you guys some live action, like screen recording. Maybe I'll try to see if YouTube will let me live it. Or I have another program that I can download that might be able to let me show you guys live for the gold and silvers who really just want to see the island and haven't been able to do so yet. So, guys, the TCG World. So keep in mind, you could buy TCG 2.0. You can the marketplace. So it's 1 BNB for silvers, and it's 2 BNB for gold, 12 BNB for platinums, and 20 BNB for diamonds. And then also, if you guys want to go ahead and put your Ready Player Me avatar, you'll just have to, when you create your avatar, you just copy the link, and on the main screen you can paste that link into there, and then it should pull up that avatar um, for you. So if you guys want to do that, that is always an option. And then let's go ahead and take a look. There's also a map that you can look in the in-game, and you'll be able to take a look at that as well and kind of see the map. But it is so crazy. It is so much different once you're in the world versus just looking at it like on a map, kind of like this. Like when you're in the world, it's just so big. Like I was just walking and walking and walking and walking, and like I literally went like, I promise you, I literally went from like one end of the one box to like the middle of the box, and I'm like, that's it. So it is definitely a huge, huge area, and it will definitely take loads of time to explore everything. And so it is something that it's just gonna take some time. So yeah, so eventually I was able to get in. All I did was put the setting to, I think it was like 960 by 1028 or something like that. Put it on low and made the box to where it wasn't full screen. That got the game up for me. I picked the US server. I disabled the AVG um, virus scanner and the Windows Defender. And then also another tip is somebody said they would recommend going to tcg.world and just logging in. That could help just a little bit. So that's another tip that I would say for those that have not been able to enter into the metaverse just yet. But super exciting stuff. You know, we have your Asia, your North, your Forest, and your GD Tour City, which is your East. Cannot wait to see what happens on Friday. I want to see if they're still gonna have the AMA since Alex is not here. I doubt he would still do them, and that means that they're gonna have to get someone to take the place if they're gonna continue to do the weekly AMAs, which I hope they do, because that was really a strong point for the project, and that was really something that I think made a lot of people confident. But guys, this is time. But look at this price, 15 cents. I don't think you're gonna be able to see this. Give it about another year, and I guess they're hoping for the full game to be released beginning of next year. There's some bugs with alpha still. That's what alpha does. It gets the bugs. Alpha and betas, they get the bugs, they fix the bugs and call it a day. So guys, I'm just dollar cost averaging the coin, trying to stock up on the dragons, and just waiting for the game to open up. So that is pretty much what I have for you guys today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing some previews, the video clip, and I'm definitely gonna look in trying to see if I can get something that'll record video. It could just be my computer's not powerful enough. I don't know, but that is what I have. So like, subscribe, comment, share, and until next time.